Hello, YouTube. This is Mage Power coming to you once again, and we have some news coming out of Phantom Rage, and we have two other cards, and this is probably going to be the second video. I'll probably schedule this to be uploaded possibly over the weekend, so if you're seeing this is probably a day that you're not used to me uploading, because the Mutants video is going to be uploaded tonight right after I finish recording it. That's going to be the next video I record. However, this is some news. We have Hiita the Fire Charmer Ablaze. This is one of the new Starlight rares confirmed for Phantom Rage. So for all of you Charmer collectors, I know this was a card that a lot of people were upset did not get a Starlight compared to the other Charmer links, and here it is. I'm really not surprised that Konami did this. This is a good move by Konami. Good job. Anyways, moving on to the cards that we had revealed. We have Angel Statue Azurne, I'm guessing at that pronunciation, from Blazing Vortex. It's a trap monster. Okay. So, Angel Statue Azurne, continuous trap. First effect, special summon this card as an effect monster. It's a fairy light level 4 attack 1800 defense 1800 and it is still treated as a trap. Okay. Once per turn, when your opponent would special summon a monster or monsters while this card is in your monster zone, you could send to the grave one continuous trap in your monster zone that was special summoned from spell and trap zone, negate the special summon, and if you do, destroy that monsters. Okay, so you can even send itself. Like, I understand, like, you could play this in a trap-based deck and send other trap monsters to the graveyard instead of this, but you could just play this as a one-off, and then as soon as your opponent's going to hit a spot where they're going to have to commit to something you don't want them to see, because some combos are fairly linear. For example, take the needle fiber combo. As soon as they set up into the needle fiber go up into their combo, you could set this up to stop a link cross. I'm speaking hypothetically because combos change over time, and it's going to depend based on what combo you're playing against and when you would use this, but it's also possible just to set this up and leave it. 1800 is, I mean, it's not big, but it's not like you could just summon any old monster and run it over either. It's got a little bit of meat on it. And then when this card in a monster zone is destroyed by battle, you can destroy the monster that destroyed this card. Okay, yeah, I think this is a very good, even just a one-off. Like, I think you could see this. I think you could see this played in meta play, actually. It's a generic effect that if you leave this up, you're constantly under the threat of having your summon just stuffed by this card. And if you do attack it, the monster that killed it is going to die as well. So, seems like no matter what, it's at least a one-for-one trade-off. Even if you might not always control the trade-off if they just run it over in battle. But having this effect alone, being able to stop a critical summon, that seems pretty good. I think this could very easily be a higher rarity card even. This is a good card to look forward to, and I would keep this card kind of in the back of my mind in case it's a common. Maybe a card to be looking out for in Blazing Vortex. Moving on, we have Blazing Vortex card Constellar Caduceus. I believe we already have a Caduceus already. Let me see here. I believe. Sorry, live edit. Yes, we do actually have a Caduceus. Let me pull it up for you guys so you guys can see. This is actually going to be this display right here. Artifact Caduceus. So this card is now this card. Oh, I guess you guys can't see that. So this right here, Artifact Caduceus, becomes this. If there's a link between the two, someone let me know down in the comments section. It does seem to have some of the same color scheme, perhaps. But that's interesting to note. And then it says, Kirkion wants to sell snake oil or something, I guess. Snake oil, okay. It's a light spellcaster effect, level 4, 1600, 1550. You can only use this card's name's 1 and 2 effects once per turn each. If you control a constellar monster other than Caduceus, you can special summon this card from your hand. Okay, so it's an extender, assuming you control a constellar. And it doesn't say only constellars as well, so if you control even Constellar Omega, for example, which you can make with any 2 lights, I believe, you can special this. Okay. During your main phase, you can add 1 Constellar spell or trap from your deck to your hand. Okay, so I'm not that familiar with their spell and traps, but I've known that there have been a few out there. If there's anyone in particular that stands out to you guys, let me know. But I've never been. I think they have one that lets you draw cards that might see play, but I'm not really that sure. It's been a long time since Constellars have really seen a lot of play outside of Pleiades. A Constellar XYZ monster that has this card as material gains this effect. If this card battles a light or a dark monster, before a damage calculation, you can banish that monster. Well, that effect is kind of irrelevant because we have seen effects like this on cards like Ally of Justice cards, and we all know how well Ally of Justice has performed over time. Note the Caduceus, called Kirkion in Greek, is the cane with the 2 intertwined snakes and wings that is used as a symbol of medicine in America, despite being associated with the god Hermes, Mercury, and trading. This is because it is easily confused with the rod of... I don't even know how to say that. The real symbol of healing, which is only 1 snake and no wings. It was a mythological doctor of great skill, and the Romans saw him as a man representing the Ophiuchus constellation. Okay. If someone wants to translate this for me, I understand, okay, so this is supposed to be rod with 2 snakes, and the other one's supposed to be rod with 1 snake or something. If that's what this is basically saying, okay, cool. I didn't need to know that, but cool. Beyond that, I don't have much more for this video. But if you do like the video, obviously hit that thumbs up button. If you dislike it, hit the thumbs down. I don't care. Boost the revenue either way. And, you know, it's good to see people interacting. So like, comment, subscribe. Hit that bell notification to know every time I post a video. Follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/magepower, as it says up at the top. And I appreciate you stopping by. Once more, this has been Mage Power. United we stand, in Mage Power we trust.